Why does Satan tempt us so much? Understanding his role in our spiritual battle. Have you ever wondered why Satan seems so relentless in his efforts to lead us into sin? What drives him, and why would he care about our choices? To truly understand this, we need to look back at who Satan once was, his descent into evil, and the cosmic battle that began long before humanity was created. The origin of Satan's rebellion. Before he became the adversary we now know as Satan, he was Lucifer, an angel of light. Lucifer held a position of high honor in heaven, endowed with exceptional beauty, wisdom, and power. But pride crept into his heart. The prophet Isaiah describes Lucifer's self-exaltation in Isaiah 14:12-14. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the mount of assembly. I will make myself like the Most High. Lucifer's ambition wasn't just to be honored but to be worshipped as God. This desire for power and glory was the beginning of his downfall. Blinded by pride, he led a rebellion in heaven, deceiving a third of the angels into joining him. This marks the beginning of the cosmic battle, as Lucifer and his followers were cast out of heaven. Since then, he has taken on the role of Satan, or adversary, opposing God and his purpose with all his might. Why Satan tempts us. Though Satan was cast out, his anger and desire for revenge only grew. Knowing he could not defeat God directly, he turned his attention to God's most beloved creation, humanity. By leading us into sin, Satan aims to separate us from God, for he knows that sin severs our connection with our Creator. Every time we stumble, doubt, or stray from God, it brings a sense of triumph to Satan. He seeks to destroy our faith, steal our peace, and ultimately lead us to spiritual ruin. One of Satan's most potent weapons is deception. He often disguises sin as something appealing or even good, leading us to believe that what we want is worth pursuing, regardless of the consequences. Satan's first attack on humanity illustrates this. He told Eve that eating from the forbidden tree would make her like God. Just as he was deceived by his own pride, he now uses pride, doubt, and desire to lure us away from God's path. A world under deception. The Bible doesn't shy away from describing the current state of our world as being under Satan's influence. Jesus himself referred to Satan as the ruler of this world, John 14:30, and Paul, in Ephesians 6:12, warns us that, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This verse sheds light on a reality that goes beyond what we can see. While we often get caught up in daily challenges and conflicts, there's a much larger, unseen battle taking place. Satan operates in the invisible realm, manipulating circumstances, thoughts, and desires to keep people away from the truth. His ultimate goal is to keep us blinded, so we don't see our need for God or recognize the deception that surrounds us. Many people are unaware that they're caught in a spiritual war, and Satan takes advantage of that ignorance. The prophecy of Revelation, a coming reality. The book of Revelation unveils the conclusion of this battle. Satan's rebellion will not go unchecked forever. Prophecies reveal that Satan's time is limited, and he's aware of it. In his desperation, he's intensifying his attacks, knowing that his defeat is certain. Revelation speaks of a time when Satan will face judgment, and God's kingdom will be fully restored, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil, and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Revelation 12:9. These prophecies remind us that while Satan may deceive many, God will have the final word. The battle will culminate with God's ultimate triumph, and Satan, along with those who have aligned with him, will be defeated once and for all. The end of Satan's influence means a new beginning for those who have placed their faith in Christ, where there will be no more pain, deception, or fear. Conclusion: the call to be vigilant. Understanding the origin, nature, and purpose of Satan's rebellion calls us to be vigilant. Recognizing that Satan uses subtle methods to tempt us and that he manipulates circumstances to pull us away from God helps us stay grounded in truth. While the world may seem increasingly influenced by evil, we can take heart in God's promises and his presence in our lives. By strengthening our relationship with God, immersing ourselves in his word, and staying connected in prayer, we can resist Satan's schemes and walk confidently toward the day when God's victory is revealed.